Sabrent have a strong lineup of SSD-based storage solutions, and we've taken a look at various examples in previous videos. All continue to impress, although if you have an existing NVMe drive laying around and want to put it to use at the highest possible speeds, then this could be ideal. The Sabrent USB-C tool-free NVMe enclosure. Sabrent have a variety of NVMe storage enclosures available, and having taken a look at a Thunderbolt 3 tool-free variant in a previous video, it's clear to see they know their stuff, leaving me well impressed with both quality as well as performance. Whether you have a spare NVMe laying around, looking to upgrade your existing system with a high-capacity drive, or just want the flexibility to use NVMe drives at a moment's notice, then an NVMe enclosure is what you need, and as long as you have access to a USB-C port, then this solution could be ideal. Within the typical high-quality Sabrent packaging, we find a basic user guide, which you'd most likely not even need, to be fair, as well as the drive itself. Weighing in at just over 60 grams, we have a slim aluminum top case with an ABS frame, making the drive not only portable and attractive, but also durable and robust. It's functional too, thanks to the aluminum top plate with built-in heatsink design, helping to dissipate the heat from the NVMe drive that's installed inside. Other than the Sabrent branding, there's not much else to see on the device itself, yet it oozes quality. Nicely rounded edges along with a status LED and the unit's single USB-C port at one end finish off an otherwise pleasing design. On the opposite end, we find a single button, which can be pressed in order to open the device and insert a compatible NVMe drive. It really is that simple. A hinge on the opposite end means no loose parts to fumble about with either. A rather nice hinge at that, which stays put wherever it's open instead of flopping around loosely. Great attention to detail and 100% tool-free. Inside we have the main PCB, incorporating the chipset which handles the interface between USB-C and NVMe. Note the device is M2 form factor compatible, with the most common NVMe sizes being accepted, while a small rubber grommet is used to secure the opposite end of the drive at various points of the PCB board depending upon the size of the NVMe installed. A screw would typically be used here with other drives, although by using this method we maintain that 100% tool-free design. So, talking of installing drives, we begin by inserting an NVMe SSD. We're using a Sabrent Rocket in this example, which is a fantastic performer, yet reasonably priced too. I personally use these in various other external drives and have yet to encounter a single issue, so not only do they tend to perform well, they're reliable too. Anyway, simply slide the drive into its connector, and push down into place using the rubber grommet to secure the opposite end. And with that said, the drive is installed. It really is as easy as that. You'll find a pre-installed thermal pad in the top cover of the drive aiding heat dissipation, and all that's left is to rotate the two parts and click into place. That's all there is to it. No tools required whatsoever. You really can't possibly get any quicker or easier. And when it comes to using the drive, there's no problems there either. We find a short USB-C cable included within the package, and with the drive connected to a computer, you're free to format and begin storing data. Compatible with both Windows and Mac platforms, the drive is completely plug and play, so no drivers or setup to work through, and the performance doesn't disappoint either for a USB interface drive. Bear in mind, USB 3.2 supports data transmission speeds of up to 10 gigabits per second for steady and efficient data transfer, although the drive is backwards compatible with USB 3.1 and USB 3, at respective speed limits of course. This kind of speed is perfect for moving around large files or large collections of smaller files at the highest speed possible on the USB interface, and as stated, depending upon the file format chosen, the unit is compatible with both Mac as well as Windows platforms. Having tested across both platforms, there are no issues whatsoever. Speed is maintained quite well, even with heavy and prolonged usage. Naturally, the drive does get warm during heavy usage, although I still had no issues throughout testing, so that heat dissipating design seems to be doing its job just fine. So, all in all, what we have here is a solid design, completely 100% tool-free operation when it comes to installing or swapping out NVMe drives, as well as providing solid performance thanks to its 10 gigabits per second throughput, low latency and power efficiency. Don't get me wrong, it's not the fastest drive I've tested to date, but as a complete package, especially when coupled with the superb Sabrent range of NVMe SSDs, it's ideal. Above all else, I've had no issues at all with this, and with the speed of swapping out drives as and when need be, as well as compatibility across a range of hardware and software platforms, the Sabrent USB-C tool-free NVMe enclosure comes well recommended.